Welcome to our channel, where today we dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting, a realm where history, art, and finance beautifully intertwine. Have you ever stumbled upon a coin in your change and wondered about its value? Today, we'll explore the 1996 $quarter Jefferson nickel, an often overlooked piece of numismatic treasure that could be worth a staggering $96 million, far exceeding its mere 5-cent face value. What makes this coin so special, you may ask? It's a stunning example of how errors in mint mark discrepancies can turn an ordinary coin into extraordinary wealth. First, let's set the stage by understanding what a $quarter Jefferson nickel is. This coin, minted as part of the multi-year series honoring Thomas Jefferson, is typically recognized for its design that features a portrait of Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. However, the allure of this particular coin isn't merely confined to its historical significance or the creativity behind its design. Rather, it is in the errors that were made during its production that set this coin apart from the rest. Most coins expected from the U.S. Mint adhere to a stringent production process, but occasionally, mistakes happen. These mistakes create what we call error coins, and they hold significant value in the eyes of collectors and investors alike. When you look at the 1996 $quarter Jefferson nickel, several details come to the forefront. Misspelled words, off-center strikes, or unusual markings can render a coin uniquely desirable. Some of these coins might exhibit a wrong mint mark, which can dramatically change their worth. Mint marks are the letters stamped onto coins to indicate where they were produced. In the case of the Jefferson nickel, commonly expected mint marks include D for Denver, P for Philadelphia, and S for San Francisco. If a collector discovers a 1996 Jefferson nickel with a mint mark that doesn't correspond to the expected marking, or worse yet, a coin that appears devoid of a mint mark when it was supposed to have one, that coin's value skyrockets due to its rarity. Another intriguing aspect is the concept of supply and demand. The power of scarcity plays an essential role in the numismatic market. A coin that mistakenly escaped the mint without an essential feature, like a proper mint mark, instantly becomes coveted because of how few such pieces exist compared to other coins circulating in the market. The allure of a misprinted coin captures the imagination of collectors who dream of striking it rich with a little piece of change they once regarded as insignificant. Imagine going through your old coins and discovering a 1996 Jefferson nickel with a critical error. Suddenly, you hold a delta of millions of dollars in your hands, a once-in-a-lifetime find that could change your financial landscape. Stories are abundant about collectors who unknowingly stumble upon such gems, only to find themselves at an auction or a grading service, cashing in on their cherished coins. Moreover, this market is driven by educated collectors who base their purchases on extensive research, publications, and community involvement in the numismatic field. Online forums, social media groups, and local coin clubs burst with enthusiasts eager to share information, resources, and, of course, their most valuable discoveries. These platforms serve as breeding grounds for new collectors, where tales of rare coins and auction successes circulate, encouraging others to comb through their own collections or start new ones as they hunt for treasures of their own. In the world of coin collecting, certification of authenticity becomes equally vital. Coins sufficiently rare or exhibiting significant errors often require a grading service to authenticate their condition and error details. Coins are graded on a scale, with each increment of change potentially amounting to hundreds or even thousands of dollars more in value. Collectors strive for coins graded in mint condition, where the likelihood of achieving a significantly elevated price in the market increases dramatically. On the flip side, lower graded coins may still be valuable if they carry rare error marks, indicating the diversity in pricing and the importance of the specific errors. With this landscape in mind, it's easy to see how a 1996 $quarter Jefferson nickel could emerge as a standout item in any collection. As collectors and investors engage in the pursuit of building their collections, the focus shifts dynamically to identifying those coins that will end up commanding hefty prices. The story of the 1996 $quarter Jefferson nickel reminds us that what appears mundane can ultimately exceed expectations when paired with the right set of circumstances: errors in minting, an overlooked mark, scarcity, and the chance for serendipity all come together to inject excitement into this age-old hobby. As we wind down our exploration today, let us keep in mind the thrill that coin collecting brings. The possibility of finding a mistake coin can electrify the experience of scouring through change and forgotten coin collections. The journey of delving into the specifications, learning about potential mistakes, and understanding the history behind each minting reminds us of the hidden gems that may simply be sitting at the bottom of a drawer or a change jar, waiting for their story to be unveiled. And who knows, among the common coins, the ever-elusive $96 million 1996 $quarter Jefferson nickel might just be lurking there, waiting for its moment to shine. We hope you found today's discussion enlightening, and it inspires you to take a second look at the coins around you, because you never know when a 5-cent piece could turn into a multi-million-dollar fortune. Share your thoughts with us below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more engaging content about coins, collectibles, and the magic they represent in bridging the past to a potentially profitable future. Next, 1972 to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on a specific treasure from the United States Mint, the 1972 $quarter Jefferson nickel. While at first glance it may appear simply as a 5-cent coin, the value of certain misstrikes and mint mark errors can skyrocket, making this nickel worth up to an astonishing $70 million. Join us as we uncover the intriguing details behind these errors, the history of coin production, and the stories of collectors who have discovered these rare gems, showcasing what truly makes this coin a collector's dream and a remarkable piece of numismatic history. From the minute details of how the minting process can go awry to the excitement of finding one of these elusive coins in circulation, we will explore instances of double die errors, incorrect mint marks, and the specific distinguishing features that elevate certain 1972 Jefferson nickels from ordinary to extraordinarily valuable. Each of these errors holds a unique tale of chance and serendipity that captivates not just collectors, but also history enthusiasts, providing a glimpse into the decisive moments during the mint production that resulted in errors, often disregarded at the time but which have since become glimmering treasures in the eyes of today's numismatists. This video will guide you through how a coin that was designed for everyday transactions can transform into a multi-million-dollar collectible, and we'll discuss the criteria that make an error coin particularly sought after among experts, including the importance of condition, rarity, and provenance. Alongside, we'll delve into the fascinating realm of coin grading, where coins are meticulously evaluated based on their physical state, and how this grading ultimately influences their market value, accentuating why some 1972 Jefferson nickels have been appraised at mind-boggling figures. Throughout this expedition, we are going to touch on various other elements such as the role of heritage auctions in selling high-value coins, which can fetch unbelievable prices to avid collectors on the lookout for their next prized possession, demonstrating the vibrant and sometimes competitive nature of the coin collecting market today. As we trace the rich history of the Jefferson nickel itself, we'll also highlight how this particular coin design has fascinating backstories linked to its creator, Felix Schlag, and how the evolution of the coin reflects broader themes in American history and culture, offering insights into the significance behind this seemingly simple yet profoundly valued piece of currency. In essence, the 1972 $quarter Jefferson nickel represents a convergence of art, history, luck, and the passion of collectors, making it more than just a nickel but a tangible investment opportunity that has the potential to yield extraordinary financial returns, cementing its place as a highlight in any numismatic portfolio. So, whether you are a seasoned collector, a curious history buff, or new to the world of coins, stay tuned as we shine a spotlight on the exceptional factors that elevate the common Jefferson nickel into the upper echelons of collecting, turning its face value of just 5 cents into a powerhouse of monetary significance. Next, 1965 to our detailed exploration of a remarkable coin in American numismatic history, the 1965 $quarter Jefferson nickel, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, not just for its face value but for its astonishing worth, reaching up to $65 million due to a combination of minting errors, anomalies, and unique characteristics that make it a rare find in the world of coin collecting. The 1965 $quarter Jefferson nickel is a fascinating case study, highlighting how simple mistakes at the minting stage can lead to enormous value deviations from a coin's intended currency face value, typically set at just 5 cents. It all began in the mid-20th century when the U.S. Mint was in the midst of transitioning to a new composition of coins, and amidst this transition, several errors were made that would create a series of unique coins, some of which became highly sought after by numismatists. The 1965 nickels, in particular, are an example of how oversight in minting can produce coins that, while they carry the same basic design as their contemporaries, may have critical errors that make them extraordinary collectibles. One of the most notable errors associated with the 1965 Jefferson nickel is the infamous double die coin, where the minting process accidentally resulted in more than one impression of the die on the coin. This error can create a coin where the inscriptions, such as Liberty or the date, appear to have doubled, leading to a unique aesthetic that is immediately recognizable to knowledgeable collectors. The allure of these double dies is that they are not just a small production flaw, they represent a significant deviation from the standard appearance of the coin and are an indication of a curious moment in the minting process. Due to their rarity and the distinctive appearance caused by the doubling, these nickels can sometimes fetch prices that range well into the thousands of dollars on the open market. Furthermore, when we delve deeper into the variety of mint marks, such as the P and D mint marks that indicate the locations where coins are produced, Philadelphia and Denver, respectively, certain combinations and errors further elevate their value. Some may hold the no mint mark designation, which implies it was struck in Philadelphia, but even within this categorized group, some coins bear unique characteristics that define their worth. For example, coins made with incorrect metals or those that circulated incorrectly raise questions of authenticity and rarity. Unintentional errors in composition can dramatically affect a coin's desirability among collectors, particularly if those errors are well documented and authenticated. The tendency towards scarcity in these specific error coins contributes significantly to their high market valuations against their mere face value. The richness of the 1965 $quarter Jefferson nickel narrative unfolds not just through the coin's increasing financial significance but also through the history of their production flaws and the numismatic community's passionate response to these anomalies. Over the years, stories have circulated about how a collector might stumble upon one of these valuable coins in pocket change or how a family member unknowingly kept one in a drawer for decades, only to discover its true worth much later. The larger lessons from these stories highlight the importance of recognizing the details in minted coins and understanding that the world of collectible coins can be filled with unexpected treasures that lie hidden in plain sight. Assessing the condition of these nickels often uses grading scales like the Sheldon scale, further classifying their quality, rarity, and ultimately their market price. Some of these nickels, when submitted for grading and found to have maintained pristine quality, can significantly jump in valuation, sometimes even reaching values that extend beyond the previously mentioned $65 million collective worth within the rare market where collectors trade. It serves as a stunning reminder and lesson in how curiosity and knowledge in numismatics can exponentially impact perceived value. Collectors often seek the guidance of expert numismatists to validate their findings, and companies specializing in grading and authenticating coins can provide crucial insights. Their expertise in spotting details that the average observer might overlook is what separates the truly collectible from the mundane, and it is this expertise that can unlock the potential of a seemingly ordinary nickel into a treasure of immense financial worth. As demand rises, so does the price, and those who have the eye for spotting rare errors stand to benefit immensely in the world's financial markets, making it a thrilling venture for both newcomers and seasoned veterans in coin collecting. In terms of investment, those who buy these error coins may find themselves engaging not just in casual collection, but a dynamic market that presents opportunities for substantial financial returns. Essentially, these nickels serve as both historical artifacts and tantalizing investment vehicles, showcasing the dual nature of coin collecting that transcends mere hobbyist interest and delves into serious financial strategies. Understanding the intricate world of minting processes, errors, and market dynamics becomes vital for anyone interested in garnering these unique assets. Knowledge is power in the realm of numismatics, and this power translates directly to value. As we conclude our exploration of the 1965 $quarter Jefferson nickel, we reflect on how even the smallest errors can have unsurprisingly large implications, creating a paradox where a coin made with simple mistakes carries a value far exceeding its original purpose as currency. Instead, these coins are memorials of a period in American history interlaced with intrigue, collectors' adventures, and captivating stories that appeal to both economic strategy and natural curiosity, ultimately redefining our appreciation for currency in its many forms, and inviting aspiring and established numismatists to embark on their own journeys within the rich fabric of coin collecting, where opportunities and surprises are abundantly awaiting discovery in the endless world of talents imbued in these tiny discs of history.